You'll be blinded by my golden new form.
Number 5.
JSTARS Victory vs.
This game is mainly awesome because it features characters from some of the best shonen mangas and anime such as One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, and many more. But that's the only reason I like JSTARS. The story mode wasn't really fun to play through, and I'm a gamer who enjoys to play fighting game story mode, so it was really disappointing. Playing the game both offline and online can get boring unless playing with friends. And for example, I can honestly play JSTARS both offline and online for about an hour, which is kind of disappointing for a fighting game. Overall, this game is meant for fan service and kept as a collection for us anime fans. And that is why JSTARS Video vs. Plus is my number 5 game of 2015.
Number 4.
This was one of my most anticipated games of this year, and it has a really great story mode. Normally in DBZ games, the developers will have you just play through the usual DBZ universe. But this game allowed a player to play through what-if scenarios in different sagas. For example, what if Raditz wasn't killed by Piccolo's Special Beam Cannon and helped Vegeta and Nappa take over Earth? Or what if Future Trunks wasn't strong enough to defeat Cell in 17 and 18? Some scenarios like that made me even more interested in playing the game. But what makes this game different is that you get to create your own character, and this is also the first DBZ game to have an MMORPG element added. The gameplay itself is fun, but one thing that I have mixed feelings for is the grinding for ultimate moves. Yes, it keeps the player playing, but it can get annoying when I meet the requirements for a mission but still don't unlock the specific techniques. The character creation aspect is a good feature, but it lacks a variety of options for the player. Customizing my own movesets is a great feature too, and mainly because I like being creative on what type of technique I want to defeat my opponents, because you will encounter spammers when you play online, or just play a difficult boss battle. So I really love that feature too. Playing online is really enjoyable, especially when you have people with mics, but there is one thing that doesn't make sense. Why does a fighting game allow players to use health items in online player matches? And that is why Dragon Ball Xenoverse is my number 4 game of 2015.
Number 3.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
Wow, was this game amazing. Rocksteady did an amazing job of portraying the Dark Knight once again. This game was challenging at some certain moments, which I really liked. So the story goes like this. Scarecrow is trying to pollute Gotham with a toxic gas that will make people see their deepest fear. With the help of the Arkham Knight, Scarecrow's chances are higher. The story mode, the characters, the voice acting, the side missions, they were all amazing. My only issue with the story mode was that the person behind the mask of the Arkham Knight was very predictable. One thing I hated about the gameplay was that Rocksteady forced the player to use the Batmobile in every mission. Driving the Batmobile was fun at first, but after a while it got repetitive. I mean, because there was sometimes where I felt like it wasn't necessary to use a Batmobile in certain conditions. So that's one of the reasons. The combat system was improved from Arkham City, so dodging every enemy attack was more fluent. Some people may not like the idea of the overpriced season pass, but in my opinion I don't care about the season pass at all, since the content featured in it doesn't catch my interest. But besides, Rocksteady occasionally give fans free costumes and free Batmobile skins, which I'm okay with. But those are my reasons why Batman Arkham Knight is my number 3 game of 2015.
Number 2.
Mortal Kombat X was another fighting game that I was really hyped for because of the advanced combos and the different character variations. And I am a huge fan of MK9 and Injustice, so of course I had to buy this game. I really like this game because I kept coming back to it and to learn more combos, and I've always liked to get better in fighting games, and Mortal Kombat X has a very awesome character roster. For example, my best character in the game is Cassie Cage. I don't know why, but her combos just feel right to me. What I try to do in every fighting game is to learn and memorize every character's combos. So far I memorized half of the character roster, and I really like most of them. Like, for example, I like Kenshi, I like, of course, Cassie Cage, Jackie Briggs, Jax, Predator, Jason. Those characters I really like. In this game, characters have funny or serious dialogue before matches begin.
Don't speak to me ever. I just said your dad's kinda hot. Stop it!
The gameplay is a perfect 10 out of 10, and the story was enjoyable to play through. If you played the MK9 or Injustice story mode, then you'll probably enjoy the MKX story. And I can say the story mode was a 7 or an 8, but the reason this game is so high on my list is because it's a fighting game that features a lot of content such as tower challenges, test your luck, custom combat, and many more. And that is why Mortal Kombat X is my number 2 game of 2015.
Number 1.
Life is Strange is a masterpiece. What makes this game so unique is that the game features a painting style animation. I've never seen that in a game before, but it matches perfectly for what Life is Strange stands for. The story is great because I'm always at ease and engulfed in the story. Another important thing is that I can play this game repeatedly without getting bored. And this story has replay value. It gives you choices throughout the entire game, and it will make you want to play to see the different endings. Max and Chloe are the selling point for this game. These characters really makes the game interesting, and Max is my favorite character because she kind of reminds me of myself, but Chloe, even though she's not my favorite character, she is still great in this game. So maybe to some people she may be the best, but I think Max is the best character in this game. Also, I love the soundtrack in this game. The songs chosen matches the tone. When a game makes you cry, that means it's a masterpiece. And everything about this game is a 10 out of 10. If any of you want to play a game with an amazing story, interesting characters, and amazing soundtrack, then play this game. You're missing out. But anyway, that is my top 5 games of 2015. If you liked the video, rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what games are your top 5 in the comments below. And this is CaliGo45, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care.